Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. This is B3 Gaming and today we are going to be playing Gravybones Shipwrecked Looter and trying to learn how to play the deck here. So let's get right into the games. Save the deck and let's go. Alright. Guess we're sitting here for a while waiting for somebody to join. Alright. So for this, I believe need to go a little bit more defensive. Um, Grab the Cutty Sharks. And the last tip the barkeep. Go ahead and try that. Eat the one. Alright. Second dagger coming in. Go ahead and block with Forkside Exchange. Go ahead and flick that dagger. Come on. Nope. Okay. And we will block with thinking the Conqueror because we want to kind of set up the allies. Yeah, we'll go ahead and block with the Conqueror. Ah, there's the flick knives. Alright, and another 3. Buck with the golden tipple. Nah. Do block. Buck loot the hold. And arsenal that last card. Alright, getting the daggers back. See what we're drawing just because we can. Not bad. Alright. Oh, still no allies. Probably should have saved Compass for this turn. Guess we'll start with Murderous Rabble just to see what's on the top of the deck. Ouch. Oh, that hurts my feelings. Alright. Well, this turn is going to be a rough one. Guess we can go ahead and play this, just throw some damage. And then draw that Conqueror in with the gold, and then arsenal that. Waiting. Yeah, I didn't expect any blocks from that. Alright. I have a feeling we're going to be blocking for a while. At least until we get some allies that we can actually throw into the bin. Alright. Draw that Conqueror. Then we're going to pass, IP penalty ourselves. Throw that in the arsenal. Okay. We take those. First dagger is always the worst to block. Alright, blocking 3 here. We'll send the Command and Conquer there. Flick your knives, come on. Alright, what do we got next? Coming in for 4. Let's see what we have on top of the deck. Alright, yeah, we're going to destroy that off the top of the deck with the blood in the water. There's the flick knives. Alright. Coming in for 4 again. We are going to eat that. Probably eating that too. The plan is to play the Loot the Hold and then play the Rigor Mortis and then attack with him with the on hit of destroying a card from his hand. Hopefully, yeah, this card's going to have to go to Arsenal because there's no go again. Unless it's Ancestral Harmony. Yep. Okay, getting daggers back and ending turn. Alright, and Loot the Hold. Play the Rigor Mortis, pitching the Chum. And swinging in with Rigor Mortis for 6 on hit discard. Get a gold. Alright, no blocks. Get a card from their hand, get a gold. Alright. Always take the first dagger. Oh, it's going to the ally anyway. Alright. Okay. So, fall to the grave, get an Anka. Play loot the hold, pitch a blue. We can... go ahead and block here. There's the flick knives. Do this. We don't even have to play the loot the hold. We get a Whaler Humperdinck off the top of the deck. So we may, hold on one second. Please bear with me. So, good loot. Play the golden tipple. No, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, so we're going to loot the Humperdinck off the top of the deck. Alright. So we can block with one more card. Ooh, Blaze Headlong. We actually might just keep all of this. Trying to think. Yeah, because we'll send an ally to the graveyard. We can use Dread Threads to play the Conqueror of the High Seas into Anka and swing with them. Alright, that's how this works. Yeah, okay. We're going to take this. Gonna draw, unfortunately. Okay. Tell me what you got. Ouch. That is a pretty good one. Alright, get your daggers back. How much do you want your arsenal? Fall to the grave. Throw Anka in there. Double pitch. Coming in for 8 go again, followed by 5. Alright. We get his arsenal, we get another gold. Go ahead and play the Anka. Play the Anka. Tap Dread Threads, or Dead Threads, and throw the Anka at him. Alright. Throw that underneath. We have a chum on top. Yeah, we'll tap him because we know he's going to try to draw off the Mask of Momentum. Alright. I definitely misplayed. I should have used the gold baited hook on the Anka attack. Go ahead and do this. See what's on top. Oof, I wanted an ally. Alright. Probably would have been better to block the golden tip here. New deck, making misplays. Block the 2 out cleanly. Flick knives. Leaking damage through. We probably will filter just to get the chart the high seas and maybe bin an ally. Yeah, get rid of that card. Alright. Followed by a 3 or 4. Ah, I see. Now, I think we're kind of stuck into trying to get tempo back. Could be wrong. Test it out like this, and maybe later we'll try blocking a lot more and seeing if we can't set up something bigger. Alright. So we actually could try pitching into a gold here. Play the chart the high seas. Hopefully we get a yellow. Hey, we get Whaler Humperdinck. Yeah. Play the chum. Send them at him. We're gonna Arsenal the Avasti. And hopefully we can absorb enough damage, which I'm fully confident on here, to be able to get a Whaler Humperdinck play off. Ouch. Hopefully we can filter into a blue. Alright. we are going to tap chum. We're going to discard. Do I want to probably rigor mortis, more damage. All right. Followed by a 4. Do we have the 4 go again? We do not have the 4 go again. Okay. Followed by a 3, so he needs a 2 after this to kill it. Gets to draw for free, unfortunately. Okay, followed by a 2 go again. With 3 attacks, though. Okay, and then we have blood in the water to try to cover this up. The compass, check this out. Alright. Fortunately, we can't destroy off the top of the deck. Well, and we can still block for 4, so. Alright. End of turn. So we are going to loot. Throw that in the bin. So we have rigor mortis and that. We can play a Basti. Fortunately, we can't play the Humperdinck. So, Putty Shark. One, two, three, four. 4 resources there. Yeah, so we can do this. Throw Cutty Shark. Pitch that. Don't think we have enough here to do anything all that fancy, so we're probably going to lose this game. Let's go with attack. Oh wait, no. We're gonna go undo. So I think sorry. Oh. I think we're gonna have to do it the other way around. So oh no, sorry. Revert to the start of this turn. Alright, discard that card. Play the Avasti. Play the Rigor Mortis, pitching that. We can pitch into the gold, see what we get. Is that all you got? I don't think that helps me much. Actually, it might. Mage Master Boots. Pitch that all you got. Grab the Cutty Shark. And then tap gold baited hook. Pitch into the the Rigor Mortis for 6, and then hopefully we can survive, which I doubt it. Syndra is definitely a hard matchup for this deck, I have noticed. Especially when you get all your allies in the bottom of it. I think this might be one of the decks you actually run 60 cards into. Just so you can have a little bit more consistency. Going for 3, block 3. Yeah, we're probably going to get got right here. I think best way to try to survive this is to take this 2 and try to block out the 3 at the end of it. If there is a 3 at the end of it. No, we're done. Yeah, I forgot about Flick Knives. Alright, Syndra's a hard matchup. Let's go ahead and start up another one. Alright, save that deck. You're up for a second game. Alright, an Azalea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think those will be important. Might want to... Not really going to try to take out many of the allies, I don't think. So we might be able to get away with that. And play 63 cards into her. Sounds good to me. Alright. What dominated arrow is coming our way? Interesting. Okay. I can see how that's pretty big for Azalea. At least we didn't knock the death whistle red in the ledger turn 0. A dominated Bolton shot. Okay. Come at me, bro. Alright. Well, we'll block with the that's all you got. Not giving armor right now. Throw that in front of it. Yeah, get your ponder token. Get your reload. Sending another arrow at me, are we? Yep. That will be enough to deal one more damage to me. Yep. Heat seeker do again? Top card of your deck face up. Okay. So he's gonna technically IP penalty himself. Unless he chooses not to. No. Rain razors. Okay. Yeah, New Horizons. Never mind. Okay. We loot. We wish we could play the Whaler Humperdinck and attack them at the same time. So what we could do here. Murderous Rabble, play Whaler Humperdinck. Nah. We should. One Murderous Rabble, play Humperdinck, Arsenal Flying High, just in case they don't deal with it. Sounds good with me. Alright. Throw that in Arsenal. Alright, this is gonna hurt. Yep, we're just gonna take it all. Now, we can throw that down. Probably could have stopped that. We do have a chart the high sea. No, I couldn't have. Flying high doesn't stop it. No, we could have flying high and blocked with armor. Another Bolton shot. Alright. This is a big turn. I'm just gonna risk it for the biscuit. See if we can't try to turn some of this around. What do we got next? Holy Bolton shots. Should have stopped that first Bolton shot. Alright, and they're thinking about what next to smack me in the face with. Get that out of the way. I don't think this game's lasting long enough for me to really use dead threads. Okay. See what's on the top of the deck. Just for... Okay, we're going to get our blue pitch. Maybe we can get an ally off the top of the deck. That would be pretty good. Maybe we can try to flip these numbers around. At the high seas. Dang. Okay. Yes. I think we're gonna have to Arsenal Anchor. No. Might have to overpitch. I kind of messed this up somehow. Yeah, because I can't block with that. Didn't have a gold to loot with it. We're gonna gold baited hook. I am going to overpitch the Anka. I think. Yeah. We'll overpitch it. Throw an 11. Get a gold on hit. Okay. Hold on. I think I know the line. We're to the start of the turn. We do chart the high seas. Okay. Yes. Then we do flying high. Gold baited hook. Pitch that into that. We all know Azalea's not blocking. Okay. I wasn't thinking of the gold token. Okay. And then we can play the Anka. Play the Anka, pitch that. Bam. Into another 5. There we go. That's a lot better. Alright. Bam, bam. That's a lot of allies. Alright, hold on. Undo. Yeah, okay, we can do that. That's cool. Bam. Make him discard. Alright. Okay, they're actually getting rid of the Whaler Humperdinck. That's good. Now we got some momentum here. Alright. Arsenal, your last card. Oh, yeah, the heat strike. Okay. Portside exchange. Discard that. Draw another card. Then check to see what's on top. Ouch. Honestly, I probably should have kept the dead threads from a while ago. I thought the game was going to be a lot faster. So we are going to loot? No. Loot. Play the Oisin, play a Vasti. It does nothing. Alright, yeah, we do loot. Get the chum in there. We're going to play the chum. And swing with it. That way we can force them to attack it. Alright. We're learning. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna force that. This could be a Snap's turn. Looking for the arrow to do a Snap's turn, probably. Alright. Alright. I think we loot the hold. Play an Oisin. Swing with Anka, pitching. I think we want to keep that in case they go face. So we'll swing with Anka, 5 on hit discard. Alright. Throw that in arsenal. Ouch. Hopefully we have an ally on top that we can bin. Yeah, knock the death whistle. This would be a very good turn to get out a Whaler Humperdinck too. Okay, went with Endless Arrow. Thank God it wasn't red in the ledger. I think the correct move would have been to get a red in the ledger here, because then it would completely stop me from having a turn. Avasti. Okay, that is not what I wanted to see. Really hoping for an ally there. Could block at least another 2 damage out of this. However, we are going to have a very big turn here. So we're going to chart the high seas. Okay, perfect split. Go ahead and play Humperdinck. Do we go the top card of the deck here? It is probably an ally. I was half thinking about looting the back alley break line. And that would give us an extra action point because that ability would throw this face up into the graveyard, right? Oh, from your deck. Never mind. It won't do that. Alright. So, I guess we just swing the Humperdinck. Bam. $11 damage. And they take it. See if they got it. Yep. Ouch. Bam, bam. Ooh, this is not what we want to see. We are definitely going to have to loot our way to victory on this one. Dominated. Swift shot would go again. Followed by a red in the ledger. I think that might be game. Ouch. That's a big arrow. They block 6, that's still 7. Yeah, they got this. Yep. And, only thing I could think of is to loot. Yeah, we didn't get it anyway. We really need to see some of those conquer the high seas, I think, earlier on, just so we can disrupt their arsenal. Alright, so go here. Why is it called that? That has to be the deck. Alright. Go ahead and grab this. Just in case. This. Go start up another game. I'm wondering if quick dodge flexors isn't good into Azalea also, just because of the massive amount of go again we faced there with the rain razors. Into a puffin. Let's go. Does puffin block enough? Could run a bunch of those, but this could also block gun or something and give us an extra card. Another tip the barkeep. And I think we bring in the other whaler. 65. Go with that. Okay. So here, compass. See what's going to be on the top. Murderous rabble. I think we actually want to loot the diamond amulet. With the whaler. We're going to loot anyway. This would be very, very nice to get in the graveyard. But this is going to be very, very clunky if it stays in our hand. We'll get rid of that. And Murderous Rabble, get some information off the top of our deck with it. Hey, get Call of the Grave. So pitching Diamond Amulet might not actually be bad here. Alright. Because then we could use Call of the Grave to get the Diamond Amulet into the bin and play it out that way. Alright, and then gross here. Oh wait, hold on. No, undo. I wanted to pitch the Diamond Amulet into that. Literally just talked about it. Alright. And throw that in Arsenal. Okay. Another card. But for 4, we take those. Alright. 6. That's a decent size. What are we looking at here? Oh, I should check the top of the deck there. Yeah, we're gonna undo that one. Alright, so we do get our blue back. So we can block with Command and Conquer and Avasti. Yeah, it must be defended by at least one piece of equipment. Major Masters. Alright, block 6. Oh yeah, that's right. We don't get to... Ouch. I forgot we did not have a gold. Oh wait, what? Oh, okay. Undo. My bad. Invite to chat. Did not realize that that didn't. Thank you. Obviously, we block with Crown and Dominion. Right? No, we can't block with it. Yeah. Use that. Okay. Then we blocked here. Hmm. How much do we need dead threads? Mage Master Boots better than dead threads. Gold baited hook can keep us in. I honestly think we do get rid of the Mage Master. Yeah. Okay, that's gonna hurt. Alright, pass. Pass. So we have Tip the Barkeep here. And we do Call to the Grave. Yeah, that's a Call to the Grave. Alright, we throw... think Anka be the best here. Anka in. Pitching. Okay, cool. What do we got here? Yeah, we have to get Anka out. Hopefully get the... I think we make them block. Unfortunately, that could be the gold baited hook gone. Yep. All with armor. That gets rid of all their armor, though. Probably a terrible move. Alright. And we IP penalty ourselves. Great. Alright, let's see what they're gonna do. We got one more block on the board. Followed by a gigantic boat. It's going to get +3 onto it. And take the rest of my equipment. Alright. I have to chart the high seas here. We gotta push something, see what happens. Only +2. Alright. Portside exchange. For that. Another call to the grave. We could try to high roll this. What do we have on the top of the deck? Do we have a blue? Are we allowed to check to see if we have a blue? Okay, we do have a blue here, so we pitch into gold, have one resource floating. Grab another blue. That'd be 7. That's one resource short. Thinking if we play the tip the barkeep, we get a rum. Use that to tap him and play 2 allies out, but does not look like that's going to happen. But we can pitch into gold here. Play the tip the barkeep. We're going to use Call to the Grave to dig out Amulet. Call to the Grave. Bam. Grab. Where's Diamond Amulet? Okay. Use the rum. Play the Diamond Amulet. Right? No. Hold on. Use the rum. The next attack gets go again. Okay. Play Chum. Right. Your next action gets go again. Okay. Oh, hold on. That doesn't work. So, 1 second. I gotta revert to start of turn. Force that exchange. Bam. Get rid of that. We pitch into the gold here. Use Call to the Grave. Get out the Diamond Amulet. Doing things in the wrong order here. So we play the Chum, because it has go again already. Use Tip the Barkeep. Use the Gold Kiss Rum. Wing in with Chum. That should have go again. Yep. Alright. Damage goes through. Play the Diamond Amulet. Alright. A little bit of board state setup. This thing, okay, +1 creates a cog. Get rid of that. It'll throw 6 at me. Okay. And a big old ship. Okay. So, fortunately, this is going to be how it is. Do this, play Chum, play Oyston, attack with Chum. Arsenal the Blood in the Water. Alright. Play Oyston. Give a Chum. Pass. For that in Arsenal. See what we have on top of the deck. We do have an ally. So Golden Tipple might be a fantastic card to use. Not use Chum's ability this turn. Alright, T-Bone takes out the Oyster. That gives us gold. You're attacking me, huh? All right. All right. Then you're gonna buff that to kill that. Okay. So we golden tipple the polycraca. Or cranka. That was a misspeak. Alright. We'll do golden tipple, pitching, golden tipple into polycraca. Pitch that. We will get rid of the Oyston, draw rigor mortis. Okay. I got the bird. Gravybones, the rigor mortis. Okay. So. We have 2 resources floating. We can put the sawbones. We could draw with the gold. Yeah, sure. Let's draw with the gold. See what we have here. We have flying high. All right. So we do a Vasti. We play out a Sawbones. Attack with it, play Oyston. And then Arsenal the Flying High. Oyston. Alright. Pass. Arsenal that. Nice. Conquer the high seas is what I'd like to see. You can play that with the rigor mortis. You play that with a loop bolt too. Why not undo? Go ahead and play it. So yeah, we keep our whole hand here. Oy, that's a big ship. We could block 3. Yeah, we should save some life, I think. Yeah. We'll block 3 here. We're gonna try to threaten Arsenal. Don't really need to threaten both hand and Arsenal at the same time. Oh. There's more. Fire. Okay. Yeah, we take the 2. Oh, you targeted ally. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So we play this just to be able to play allies. Yeah, but just why not? Yeah, I'll get right under. Bam. Alright. Play an instant if you want. So the rigor mortis. Wing. Alright. Alright, double cog. What are we cogging into? Another big boat. This one can get go again. Alright. Well, I think we just block with the that's all you got. Probably could have defensively looted that. Trying to learn Gravybones is actually more difficult than it seems. So there I probably should have... Well, let's just see. Check. Yeah, so I could have defensively looted that way. And then blocked with another 3 block here. Save me another 3 life. Not gonna roll that one back, that's my bad. Yep. That hurts my feelings. There goes the rigor mortis. So we loot the Anka. Okay. Loot the Anka. Then we go ahead and play. Do we play chart the high seas? What do we got going on here? Have Onco and Whaler. That's it. We don't really have anything to follow that up with, so Chart the High Seas could be a decent arsenal for us. So we'll do Loot the Hold. Because we are getting towards the spot where we might want to try to Whaler. Play Anka. Wing Anka. Yes. Arsenal that. Ooh. Not a whole lot of blues here. We don't have a watery grave card. What do we got here? Conquer the high seas on top. Alright, so we let him take out the Anka. He's gonna shoot that at us. We can block with the golden tipple here. Okay. Go ahead and... So do we want to get out the last chum? I think that would be a decent idea. Save this chart the high seas for when we go after Whaler. I'm going to say yes to that. So we'll get out the last chum. See if we can soak up some damage. And go ahead and swing them. Bring him down to 13. On the bottom. Still no blues. That's not good. I'm pretty sure that's a buff to kill him anyway. We want to filter our hand. That's kind of a problem. So we're probably just throwing Command and Conquer at him next turn. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Get rid of Sawbones. We're gonna filter out a Rigor Mortis next turn anyway. Alright. 0 for 60 or 260 for 7 at the gum. Okay. Coming in with that 5. That is huge. I think we block for 2 here. Throw Cians. No, there is no reason to throw Cians here. Do that, chart the high seas, see what we can get. Block 3. That's going to go up to 6. We take 3. No? Oh, he's gonna. Yeah, okay. It's go again. Untaps it. Throws. Yeah. Yep, that hurts. Okay, and we already know we're gonna get a rigor mortis off the top, which ain't fantastic. So we actually do chart the high seas now, then. Please flip the blue. Yes. Never punished. Alright, so we got the 3 here. We're going to Gravybones loop. Throw rigor mortis in the grave. Bam. We could play flying high. Throw the sawbones. And get a rigor mortis on the field. So flying high. Sawbones. To yeah, like short on resources. What if we gold and get Whaler Humperdinck out with an attack? Blue? No. Okay, we just got the yellow that we pitched yeah, got rid of anyway. So we could play. Yeah, Sawbones. We got an arsenal card at least. We do that. Swing with the Sawbones. Then play Rigor Mortis afterwards. Alright, and then pass. Put that in there. Arsenal. Okay. So now we can actually play Humperdinck and attack. If we survive. Then they kill us. That's T-Bone. Coming at me. Alright. Do we eat this? I don't see any cogs on the field yet, but that doesn't mean they aren't coming. Because then if they try to kill us with the Spitfire, we can block with this and draw a card. Means we could also block with something else. What do we have in here? We just have Whaler. Oh, and a Rigor Mortis. So if we just go with blocking to stay alive, you might try clearing these out. And then we have, that's all you got here. We will have to block with, we'll block with the D-React here, I think. Just on the off chance he's just throwing big numbers at us and he doesn't get the cogs to throw the rifle. Another T-Bone. We're going to take this T-Bone. There's the copper cog. What do you do? 4 damage. I think we take the 3, tapping Sawbones. No, that's exactly lethal with the rifle. I think we undo that. Never mind, we can't. Too late. I think we lose this game if I don't present something deep here. So we can murderous rabble. Murderous rabble into a rigor mortis. We don't have go again here. We will block with the port side exchange. Let's see what we have on the top of the deck. Okay, we do have a blue, so we're going to come in for 9. Build up a board a little bit. I think we loot the hold as well. Yeah, so we could play a rigor mortis, loot the hold, murderous rabble, strip a card from hand if he doesn't block it fully out. No. I think it's better to present lethal here. Either lethal or strip a card. Yeah. Um, 9 and 6. So if he blocks 3, he could take the 6, go down to 1. I think I got to do both. Having the give no quarter would be nice, because then we could possibly play Whaler on Perdink, but not if we don't get there. Loot the hold. Loot the hold. Play the rigor mortis, because why not? And then swing with rigor mortis. 6 strip a card. Okay. So can he kill us with 2 cards? If not, we get to win this value trade. Creates 2 cogs. Okay. Draws a card. Double cranks. Into this damn card. Coming at me. We have to block 3 cards so he doesn't kill us, because that's exactly lethal. So is that crap. Not if I do this. Okay. We are. Oh, wait, no. That still is lethal. Okay. Got us on that. That was a very good card hand. Excuse me. That's not good. Alright then. What are we doing here? Zipper hit. For 5, I assume. Or no, that was because of, yeah, for 5. Okay. Yep. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. All right. So, let's see. It was very unfortunate losing all of my equipment in the beginning of the game. However, I will be reviewing these games over course tomorrow. Try to double check to see where all my problems were. And before we wrap it up for the night, I'll go ahead and create one more game. See if we can't win one. Alright, we at least get to go first this time. For Cilio, don't think we care about that. I don't think we care about that. Or uh, maybe something like this. Wizards. Okay. Yeah, we can just run AB3 into them. Um, 3 cards like this. Go ahead and try that out. Okay, turn 0. I believe. Good. Filter. That out there. Throw. Golden Tipple pitching this. Wait, no, that doesn't even make sense. Do that, pitching this. Filter that card out. Call to the Grave is a fantastic card to have in the arsenal. Bam. And then Diamond Amulet. Nope, go back. Yep. Play the Diamond Amulet. Yep, play the Diamond Amulet. And alright. Bam. No shock. Just trying to do one random arcane to me on my turn, I guess. Which I guess is fine. Actually it doesn't do anything. I have resources floating. Alright, filtered that out, I guess. Alright. At least we have a decent setup this time. Blast to Oblivion. Next time you play an instant card, you may return one aura. Okay. 3 no go again. So we're going to chart the high seas anyway. Might be able to play a Vasti. Think we eat. Okay. Amp 1. What are we amping 1? Nothing. Okay. Very good for us. I believe Gravybones. What do we have on the top of the deck? Do we want what's on the top of the deck? Kinda do. Alright, Gravybones loot. We can't have 4. That's hopefully going to be 3 resources there. 3 into for Anka. Play the Avasti. 3. Pitch another one. Get that. Call to the grave something. You can call to the grave an action point. We don't have to play Avasti. So we can do that. Or wait, undo. We're going to Gravybones, the Whaler, because it's going to be harder to play. If we are already going to try to get an action point, we can use the action point to play the anchor from hand. So, chart the high seas. Yep. Okay. We also... Yeah, I think we do that. Get this. We bin the break line. Play out Anka. Play out the Anka. Use we did Diamond Amulet. No. Play out the Anka. Play out the Chum. Swing with Chum. It has 2 Avastis down there, though. Lightning Sickle. Okay. It's the embodiment. Current funnel into Anka. Don't have ally. Don't have the ally on top either. That is unfortunate. Okay. Let him do what he's gonna do. I was hoping to chum there so we could save Anka. However, we do get a Whaler Humperdinck. So that's going to be fantastic. You can go ahead and hit me with all the arcane damage in the world. Hit me. Nothing. Okay. So we are going to portside. No, we're going to chart the high seas. Okay. We want to keep flying high in the deck. Then we're going to go ahead and play Whaler Humperdinck. Why not? Then we could do this and come in for 15. We're coming in for 11 already. We could do this, go for Whaler Humperdinck, and then play an Oyston on top of that. Not sure if that is great. I think we saved the Diamond Amulet. We're coming for the 11 because that's going to be good enough already. We don't want to blow our wad too early. Alright. Tons of go again on the bottom of the deck. If we even get there. So we got 4. We're targeting the Whaler. I am going to chum. Okay. Yeah, so he didn't have the lightning press. That's good. Now he has to target Chum and he can't kill the Whaler. Yep, that's how that works. Plays Sigil of Solace, gets to go again. And then he's going to try to kill the Whaler Humperdinck, I believe. Oh, Skill of Brilliance. We successfully protected our allies. That's fantastic. Compass. Alright, yeah, go ahead, do your filtering. What do we have on the top of the deck? Do we want it? We don't. I think we're better off just playing Loot the Hold here, or Flying High, one of the two. No. Yeah, we'll have to play... We could do Diamond Amulet, get out an Anka. Do we really want to flood the board more, or do we want to Loot the Hold him? I think we want to Loot the Hold. Now, we also have the risk. I'm not going to take the risk. The risk is stupid. Don't take the risks. So, we're going to bring it on, or Whaler, until he deals with it. Alright. Started that card. I get a gold. Gonna have to try to deal with this again. That's quite a few allies. Skill of Brilliance replaces the card. It might have been worth playing the Anka there, knowing that it had the Sigil. Reduces chances of dealing with something. So he's going to do this, try to give it go again that way. think. I don't think it changes the fact that I want to chum. Yep, there's the lightning press. Okay. Did it? He did it! Alright. Plays another sigil. I think that 100% means we play the Anka. Get rid of the chum. Okay. We want a diamond amulet here. We've already done. So we don't need the diamond amulet here. Follow the grave. Right? Oh no, there's the back alley break line. Call to the grave. We have plenty of allies in here already, don't we? Yeah, so let's go ahead and grab Whaler. Just to have him set up for later. We want to... Maybe we pitch into the... We have on top. We have a murderous rabble. So... Maybe we should keep the gold. Play out a Sawbones. And swing Sawbones. No, play out the Anka. Play out the Anka. Pop down an amulet. We could... Okay. Pitch into gold. Grab that. We have the one resource floating. Play chum. Pop the diamond amulet. Play Anka. Wing Anka. And then this. Beginning of your action phase. Destroy this. So if he does any sort of trigger before. An instant Anka. Stop that? Okay. Bringing that back up. Then you're filtering. This is gonna have to be a huge 37 damage. Let's see it. Don't have the ally. Brilliant. How is that still triggering? Oh, he's playing it. Okay. On top. I think we are just conquering of the high sea to something else. I think we take whatever he throws at us. What does Aether Spin? Opt X. Okay. We will block 0. We are massive right. Okay, now it's our turn. We're gonna play Tip the Barkeep. Alright, we're going to throw the Conqueror of the High Seas into a Rigor Mortis. Okay, that's a lot of damage to be taken. We can actually Gold Kiss Rum here. Rigor Mortis into Chum for 4. That'll strip out and possibly kill him. So we can Gold Kiss Rum. Play Rigor Mortis. Swing Rigor Mortis. Then swing Chum. Uh-oh. That is a decent tech. You need to amp that, but whatever. Okay. Oh, because he dies, I don't get go again. Nice. So I probably should have swung Chum first. That's a mistake, then. Let's get rid of that. See if we can get him here. Lightning Valleys. That's fun. And he cycles the God in the Flash. If we can save the Anka, this would be fantastic. Then we could Avast Ye, grab an Oyston, throw Golden Tipple, attack with Anka into an Oyston. Alright. Bam. And he folds. Okay. Thanks everybody for watching the video, if you watched it after the fact. I will be doing reviews of these games for videos, and I will continue to do a series over the course of the next few weeks of trying to learn how to play Gravybones. Please join me for those. Have a good one.